All right, in today's match we've got Keith and Tonda. They are both skill level 4s, 3-3 race. Now the lag. Keith sends his ball flying to the right, encroaching on somebody else's space. But, yeah. Good speed. Keith to break. Let's go. Rack number 1. All right, Keith to break rack 1. Here we go. Keith, it's a pretty good one. Don't think anything's going in, though. Got a little bit of a problem over here, unless the 15 ball goes into the side. If the 15 goes into the side, get rid of it now. It does. Looks like that 14 does not pass the 11, so we're gonna have to go 9 ball on this one. Just an easy roll. Leave yourself a 10 ball. Don't roll it that far. No, no, no. All right, still have the 10 ball. Not the best angle. After the 13 ball goes, we have to consider our shape on the 11 ball. It almost looks like a stop shot gets you to the 11 ball. Rolls up into it instead, so we've got a combo. 14-11 combo. Cue ball is going to go towards the 8 ball. Misses the combo, still holds the 2 ball though. The 2 ball is not going anywhere anytime soon. Keith might be able to hit the 2 ball from here. Off that 3. Keith drops his cue. Looks to see if anybody's watching. Sorry, Keith. Nobody's watching. Does hit the 2 ball, misses the 3 ball. Looks like we've got an edge on that 11 ball on the side. Oh, not quite enough. Does not leave the 3 ball, I don't believe. It's got a 2 ball on the side. Probably his best bet. All right. He stays down on a shot, drains the 2 ball. We had a 1-5 combo, I believe. 5 does not drop. It was a good shot. It was a nice try. Hits at a good speed too. It's unfortunate. Just a slight little miss. He's in that uncomfortable spot where he can't walk by anybody because everybody's around the table. Looks like all we got here is the 12. Went for a bank on the 12. We're going to tie up that 3 ball. 3 ball goes off the 14, I believe, so it's not the end of the world with it. He stays down on his shot again. Makes a 4-ball. Now, you gotta watch your speed on these combos here. You need the cue ball to be in a good spot. And it's not a bad spot. He does okay. He didn't blast it. He moves into the shot a little bit on that one. In the corner, 3-ball stops the cue ball. Now we've got a little bit of a traffic problem. Looks like we're just going to send the 12 up the table. Oh no, trying to kick at it. Oh, even the leg kick didn't help. The 7-ball very easily goes this way now. If you're taking that much time to see if it goes by the 11 into the side, it's probably not the right pocket for you. So with ball in hand, he chooses the wrong pocket. JB rushing into somebody's way. All right, doesn't look like we got much here on this 11. Maybe a bank shot. The cue ball will grab that 7 if we draw it. Yeah, not terrible. If you guys notice any skipping around in this video, it's because I'm taking out some of the spaces in between some of the shots. Just trying to keep the runtime a little lower. Oh, Keith misses a ball that's hanging in the pocket. All right, looks like we're going to try to kick a ball again. Missed it again. Let's see if he makes a better decision with his ball in hand this time. Going for the 7 in the side again. Not really sure where he was trying to go with that 1-ball. The good news for him is if he makes this 6, he rolls out perfectly for the 3. The bad news is if he misses this 6, he rolls out perfectly for the 11. Makes the 6, rolls out perfectly for the 3. And now you just want to put a little bit of top on this one. We're not trying to get fancy with it. A little bit of top, maybe a little bit of left. Just bring your cue ball this way so you can shoot that 8. He puts a lot of left on it. And hits it pretty hard. You have to hit it that hard. Plays a great shot on that 11 ball. Really, really good shape on that 8. And there we go. All right, 1 in the books. Tonda wins 1-0. On to rack 2. All right, here we go. Rack 2. Oh, scratches on the break. Well, what do we have here? Looks like solids are the way to go. Looks like he's going stripes. No, he's not. You have the 3-ball right here that breaks up this 6-1. Clarification that she has ball in hand anywhere on the table. One for stripes, it's a good move. I like it. Pretty open table for stripes. Pulls this one forward, probably a bit too much, but not bad. Good idea. Her head's in the right place. Oh boy, though. Misses that 14. Now we get a tough one. Don't know if that 6 passes the 1. We're gonna take the 3 in the side. Needs to run this cue ball around the table. Or not. $14 ball down. Cue ball squeezes in between the 3 and the 11. Looks like we get a 13 ball on the side. But we're going for the 11 instead. And another scratch. Alright, so with all the solids on the table, Keith has chosen the 1 ball. Not the 2 and the 5 that need to be broken up. Put the cue ball here, shoot the 5 this way. Got a 4 ball in the corner, you don't want to hit this one too hard, want to leave it down there for the 7. Not terrible. Just thin cut the 7, but you're going to be flying, so you got to be mindful. Seven ball down. Cue ball goes right up the middle of the table. He's got a 6 ball. He's got a 3 ball he can use to get on the 2-5 problem. Just gonna go for a stop shot here. I don't want to roll this one up too far. That's an option. We're either going for the going for the 9 ball. I was gonna say we can go for the 12 ball, roll into the 9 ball. This is the 15. All right, so now we got that 3 ball in the side. We're gonna, oh my gosh. All right. Possibly got a shot on that 12. Looks like we got a little bit of space between the cue ball and the 11. Rattles it in, it's good. 15. We're gonna follow that cue, follow it, and then get the cue ball up here. Low rolls it. Doesn't leave a lot. At least the 3 exceptionally questionable. He does have the 5 all the way up though, now that there's nothing in the way up there. So yeah, 5 in the top left corner. No. No more Keith videos after this one. He's done. Run this 11 all the way up. There's room past that 2 ball. Even if you just graze the 2 ball, it might still go in. That's not grazing. The other side of it. All right, Keith. Looks like he's got some low percentage shots to look at here. Whenever you're faced with a bunch of low percentage shots, start looking for a high percentage safety. He's gonna knock this 2 ball in. Doesn't leave a whole lot. He's got a 5 in the side if he wants to shoot it. 5 in the side, roll up gently for the 6. I do like this because when you roll up for it, you're not leaving anything for the 11 ball up there if you miss. Like that. Full stretch for this 11 ball. And scratch. All right. Put your cue ball here. Shoot your 5 this way. Stop shot. Shoot your 6 this way. Stop shot. 8 ball. It's there, dude. Okay. If you're suddenly feeling confident with this side pocket shot, go ahead. Rolls up a little bit on that one. This one's gonna be neat. Oh, there you go. Well, I was gonna say it's gonna roll a little to the left, so you don't want to juice it. Heath marks his pocket. All right, Heath makes an 8 ball. We're now tied up 1-1, heading on to rack 3. All right, Keith to break off rack 3. Looks like another dry break. Yeah. You make a solid? I don't see a 2 ball. Okay, 2 ball's gone. So I made a 2 ball. The fortunate roll off of that 14 ball. Oh, misses his 7. Shocker. All right, drains the 14, gets a good bump. Breaks up to 9 in the 15. Keith, move your head. Keith, move your head. Keith, move your head. 15 ball down in the corner. Keith, move your head. He's definitely not getting another video for a while. Looks like we're going to go 13 on the side on this one. 6 ball is going to catch the cue ball, so we're not too worried about that. There we go. 6 ball catches the cue ball. Now we've got a shot on the 11. It looks like it passes the 12. And actually, this cue ball is going to run towards that 3-7. You could break the 10 out with this. Unless it goes behind it. Nope. And go 9 in the side pocket. You want to make sure you put some pace on this one because you need that cue ball to come railing back out. Not that much pace. That would be a good time for a safety. Now would be a great time to just bump this 5 ball and send the cue ball over here. But I bet that's not going to happen. Looks like Keith's going to go for a bank shot instead. A little bit of a miscue. Dropped his shoulder, lifted the tip. He's going to have to hit like 1,000 shots to get that shoulder to stop dropping. And he better, because we're playing in a 3-man tournament this Saturday. I think this video will be going up Friday before the tournament. I'm going to try to get some footage of it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to get out of it. It's going to be myself, my wife, and Keith, and the baby. So there might be a lot of passing the baby back and forth in between shots. I'm not expecting a lot. It's going to be pretty distracting, but we'll see how it goes. Looks like we got a pretty good bank shot on this 10. 10 comes all the way back up here. Oh, it plays it a little hard and a little bit on the inside. So Keith has some options here. Looks like you want to take this 3 ball this way. Cue ball is going to go this way, which is going to be a natural. You can play it slow and go for the 7, or you can run it up a little bit more and go for the 1. There you go. 3 ball down. Ran it to an in-between spot, but you can still go for the 7 or the 1. I don't know if I'd go for the 7 here though, but what do I know? Leaving a really, really long shot on the 5 if you go that way. However, if he makes this 5, cue ball is a natural rollout for the 1, which is a natural rollout for the 6, but he's going for the 6 now. Makes the 6. Good job. He missed a bunch in that pocket. I wasn't expecting him to make that one. This is easy. This one just cue ball comes over here. Natural roll up. You don't want to leave it on the rail. You want to leave an angle. That's a good angle. That's a good angle. Just put a little bit of right on this bad boy. Get this cue ball to roll this way. Just a little bit. You don't got to go a tip and a half off to the right. Just a hair gets you there. That was a lot. See how he does. He makes it. He hits it really thin, cheats this side of the pocket. So that was good. Nice. All right, Keith is up 2-1, going on to rack 4. Well done, Keith. All right, here we go. Rack 4, Keith to break. Keith is on the hill. Misses that ball to the left by a good bit. Cue ball goes all the way around the stack, finishes up over here. We've got, because we hit this off center, we have this. Nobody wants that. Alright. Looks like she's going for the 15. Just bump the 7. He doesn't care. Put it where you need it. That's my motto. Oh, under hits it a little bit. Got a 9 ball on the bottom right. Makes it. Under hits this one a little bit too. All right, we're gonna hit this 13 ball, but I'm not sure where. Maybe bank it back here. I know everybody's going aggressive at this point, so why not? Eyes up the 7 ball a little bit. Going for that 6 in the top left, putting a little bit of draw on this. We're going to send it over to the right side. 6 ball drops. 5 ball bottom left. How do we hit it? Poorly. From here, it kind of looks like that 13 just squeezes by the 7 to get into that corner, but it's not a very attractive shot. All right, let's see where we're going. Probably 12 ball contact. No, 11 ball. Worse than the cluster. So Keith has a 3-4 combo. A 7 ball that doesn't look great. I don't think he can see the 5 ball from there, and I know he can't make the 1 ball from there, so it looks like we might be looking at a combo here. No, he just makes contact with it. Plays a bit of a defense. All right. Now he's got a ball out of the cluster. His 4 ball still controls everything. 2 ball is completely screwed. He's going to be begging for ball in hand before that 2 ball goes anywhere. That's assuming he actually uses ball in hand to get that 2 ball out. Let's see what we're doing here with this one. Something's gonna move. Don't want to shoot at that 14 just yet. Oh boy. Well, if that 8 ball's not blocking, he's got a 3-4 combo now. Got a real first shot at the 5, but we're not going to like the way that one lands. He might be able to see the 5 there, the way he got down on it so quick. Now you can see the 5. Put a bunch of right spin on that. Trying to get around that 8 ball. I think I yelled, "Stay down, Keith." I think I yelled that a lot. You guys might be able to hear it in the sound. I don't know. I have the sound off right now because I don't want to listen to it. All right, 1 ball, bottom right. Or not. Oh, that spot saves him. Do you see that? That cue ball's rolling to freeze against that 8 ball, and it catches a crater on the dot. Not really sure what he has here, but I like just a gentle bump on this 2 ball. Bring your cue ball over here with a little bit of left spin. Get your 2 ball out here where it's blocking this, so she won't be able to shoot at anything, and the 2 ball's back behind it. I like that. That's probably my shot on this point, but I think he's trying to shoot that 7 all the way up the table. He ends up shooting the safety that I wanted him to in a roundabout way. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this 10 ball. Ew. That's a shame. That 10 ball was a good shot. That ball rolls out to a good spot. You got a lot of options after you make it. That would be a good time to shoot that 7 ball. Big pocket. Boop. There you go. Very, very big pocket. For those of you who don't know what I mean by big pocket, I mean this ball right here was on the side. He missed it really poorly here, but it was still able to come off of that ball and go in. That was a really cool drawing, by the way. Can I hurry? Yeah, I like that. So yeah, just means that you can miss it. You got a nice margin for error. That ball's gonna go in. As you get a little bit more comfortable with your game, you start using big pockets to play a different shape with your cue ball. That is gonna go in, I think. Yep. All right, Keith, what are we gonna do now with ball in hand? How do we win this one? 3-4 combo right now. Shoot a stop shot on that 3 ball and send the 3 ball this way. If you're not comfortable with it. All right. Comes up a little bit on a shot, but not too bad. Oh no. Opens up the 11. Looks like a thin hit on this 12 might make the 14 ball. Yep, good shot. Good speed. Played that one a little bit poorly, more towards the center of the ball. Wanted to hit that one a little bit more to the left so you can use this rail and come out this way instead of trying to use this part of the rail. That'll almost never work. All right, well, Heath's got a really awkward shot on this 3 ball. Rolls it up against the 4. Very, very awkward queuing coming up. I don't hate that shot. I'm not sure he was entirely sold on it. It almost feels like he was just trying to get it close to the pocket at that point. Now, this is where you don't want to get greedy. This is a tough shot right here. This 3 ball is a tough one to make, and if you miss it, you're bringing your cue ball down here. You almost want to hit it fat, knowing you're going to miss it, and hold your cue ball up here. There you go. That's good. Just hit it fat. I don't know if that's what he was intending on doing, but that's a shot I'll do. Move your ball in front of the pocket if you're going to miss it, and leave them in a tough spot. This one's going to take a while. Nope. All right, well, it looks like we're going to go for this. It looks like we're lining up for a bank shot up here. Let's see. A little wide. All right. Well, there you have it. 3-ball dead to rights here. Just got to shoot a stop shot. Or roll up and leave the cue ball next to the rail, the short rail. Good, good, good. And now this is just a natural, you want to put a little bit of left spin on this one and just bring your cue ball out here. You don't want to hit it hard. Yeah, he's got enough angle. You don't want to hit this one hard at all. Just slow roll it and get it out to here. Beautiful. Well done, Keith. All right, got it lined up. Now just stay down on your shot and don't miss cue. Oh, don't do that. Or shoot the shot. Don't go stand down there. There you go. If you're gonna go down there and get in the way of things, then just give him the shot. All right, there we go. Now we are tied 2-2. Both players on the hill heading into rack 5. The final rack. God, can you believe this is over an hour long? I'm gonna edit this down a lot. Anyway, on to rack 5. All right, rack 5. Both players on the hill. Here we go. Good break. Good break, decent spread. Looks like stripes are the choice here. 12-ball on the side to start it off. All right, Keith taking his time. Looks like he's going for the 9-ball, which is not the best ball here. Misses it by about a ball. Going for the 4-ball. Interesting choice. I thought the 9-ball was going to be the choice there. Okay. Heath's back at the table. He's going to have a relatively open rack to shoot at. Unless he goes for solids. I mean, you know, oh my god. Gets away with a little bit of a foul there. A bit of a push shot. Ten ball is golden. Gone. Stripes are so easy on this one. Let's put that 12 ball down. Oh, bumps it into the 15. All right. Well, not a lot to look at here. Keith fires at the 7, a little bit of poke and hope, trying to make something happen. Does make something happen, gets a little bit of a breakout. 14, 13 is going to be a little tough to get to. Looks like we're stuck having to go for this 15 right now. Definitely not the 12, right? Yep, 15. 15's golden. Good, good, good. All right, 11 down. Rattles the 12 out of the pocket. Leaves Keith an awkward 2-ball shot. That's going to move the 6 though, which is good. It'll leave you the 3. Cue ball's going to get held up over here. Unless he puts a lot of top on it. He puts a lot of top on this ball, and we're going to end up with the cue ball running this way, I think, but yeah. That's 6 ball rolls. Tough table. Very good shot. Didn't get all the way up the table, like I'm sure she was trying to do. Do we have an edge on the 13? Yes. Great. Oh no. Don't touch it. She might have helped it go in. Let the balls drop, guys. It's okay. The way this table rolls out, that ball might not have dropped in that side pocket. It might have looked like it was dead to rights, but he's going for what might be the right ball. Shoot this one ball, roll up, get your cue ball over here. No need to hit it that hard. That 6 isn't really protecting him from anything, so he might want to use that 6 to get on a better ball now. Or shoot the 3, it's a long straight shot. Gets lucky with the roll. Looks like there's a bit of blockage there. Alright, lining up for the kick shot. Nope. Calling a timeout instead. Alright. Looks like we found our line. Good contact. Not a bad shot. That 6 is not protecting anything. And it gets you down here for the 3 ball. Alright, drains the 7. This is the 2 ball. Don't know if the 14 is visible or not. Not bad. Puts the 14 in a good spot. Takes that 6 out of play now. Just want to... Oh, I call the timeout. Alright, essentially what I just told him in this timeout is that he's got a window here to here where he can leave this cue ball. And just to roll up on that 2 ball. There you go. You hit it a little hard, put it on the edge of this window, but you don't need to send the 2 ball anywhere. He was worried about where the 2 ball was going to go, and I said, we're not thinking about the 2 ball right now. We're just thinking about locking up this cue ball. He didn't have a makeable ball on the table, so he's got to shoot a safety. Roll up on it nice and gentle and leave that cue ball froze into the rail right here. And that's it. All right, safety worked. Ball in hand. Looks like the 5 ball passes the 3. Looks like we want to shoot the 2 into the... Never mind. We're gonna go 3 into the bottom left corner. You want to leave that ball a little bit closer to the rail so you can use the angle on the 6 to get out. Without much angle, he's gonna be sticking himself a little bit. Oh, he flew it instead. Just juice it. Why not? Well, his only shot here is to take this 2-ball into this corner and run your cue ball up the table back to here. To do that, you want to go a little bit of high, a little bit of left. Actually, a lot of high, a little bit of left. Not ideal. There you go. Really good shot. Got an 8-ball straight in the side pocket. That's it. Keith loses. Hill match. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, guys. And if you made it to the end of this one, good on you. Definitely a lot of editing in this one. This is an hour and 10-minute long video. Hour and 11-minute long video. So hopefully I get it down to about 40 minutes. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, I'm at a loss for words, man. That was exhausting. Bye.